In our morning rounds, new evidence that digital devices can hurt your children's eyesight. The average kid spends more than 7.5 hours a day in front of a screen. A new study finds school-age children who spent 7 hours or more a week using computers or mobile video games triple their risk for nearsightedness or myopia. Dr. Christopher Starr is an ophthalmologist at Weill Cornell Medical Center in New York City, and he joins us at the table. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So what is myopia? Myopia, am I saying it right?
Yeah,
what is
myopia.
And how common is it in children?
Oh, it's very common these days. Myopia, first of all, is nearsightedness, which simply means being sighted at near. So usually the near vision is okay, but the distance vision is blurry and needs glasses or contact lenses. Conversely, farsightedness, you're sighted at far, but you can't see up close. So those are both very common in childhood. And the risk and the rates of myopia are actually increasing worldwide. That India study that we just talked about, a USC study recently just showed that the rate of myopia in the U.S. has doubled in the last 50 years. In Asian countries, that rate is even higher.
And as far as reasons as to why it's gone up so much, there was one study that found kids 8 and under spend an average of 2 hours and 19 minutes a day in front of the screen.
Yeah, between 2 and 8, usually anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a day on screens. And the reason why that's a problem, it's not so much that the device is sending some magic signal to the eye that's damaging it. It's that when you're on those devices, you tend to be inside and you're not outdoors in the sunlight. And interestingly, sunlight actually triggers dopamine, which is a neurotransmitter, which actually keeps the eye from getting too elongated during childhood. So as the eye is maturing, if it stretches too long, it becomes more and more nearsighted. So the dopamine actually prevents that.
So this isn't when your mother used to warn you, like, don't get right up on top of the TV.
No, it's not the same. That is one of the warning signs, by the way. If a kid is actually sitting too close to the television, that might be a sign that they're actually nearsighted and can't see unless they get really close. So that would be a warning sign.
And let's be honest, this is sort of the new normal, right? We're not going to take away our kids' devices.
It sure is. My kids
now.
have not
Tech
left their devices.
Do it
Is there any thing that can be done to help protect their eyes, though, with technology that you can put on these screens?
That's a good question. Not really. Nothing that I know of. It's really just more about limiting the time and sort of encouraging them to get outside in the sun. But the no screen protector is going to make any real difference.
Hard to do that when it's 10 degrees outside.
Exactly.
What are the signs that parents and teachers need to be looking for?
Yeah, so there are a few things that, and this is a great time of year to really start observing your kids. They're home from school. You might be off from work as well. So things like squinting. If they're squinting to see things, like that's a good sign that there's a problem. If they're sitting too close to the television or if they're holding their digital device right here, that's a problem. But other things like attention, like if they used to be very much interested in reading or drawing and all of a sudden they're not that interested in it, or they're reading and they keep losing their place online, those are signs that there might be a vision problem. And some of the learning disabilities like ADHD and dyslexia and things like that are sometimes misattributed to those things rather than a vision problem that is causing the kid to not be able to learn. Right. Learning is 80% visual. If you think about the way we traditionally learn, looking at boards, reading, homework, you need good vision to learn.
And as you said, great time now when the kids are
It's a great time to really sit there and look at that.
Dr. Starr, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That's right.